The next presentation is from Nanoveu with the ticker code NVU, a company which has developed a suite of technologies and products to protect against viruses and bacteria, including COVID-19. I will hand you over to Non-Executive Chairman, Scott Beeton. Good morning.
Thank you, Jane. How are you?
Well, thank you. Let me bring up your presentation.
Great, thank you. Ready to go. Okay, thanks, Jane. Also, I'd like to welcome all investors to today's presentation. As Jane said, my name's Scott Beeton. I'm the Non-Executive Chairman of Nanoveu. I'm extremely proud to be here today to present to you our exciting company. As I'm still relatively new to Nanoveu, I thought I would start today's presentation mentioning some of the reasons why I decided to join the company back in September last year, and what really excites me about the business. What I saw was an early stage business that had the potential to be a high growth story. The business is ASX listed, has a very exciting portfolio of COVID fighting products. It's highly scalable with a huge addressable global market, and it has an impressive client list. What I also found when meeting the board and the executive team was a group of very entrepreneurial and very passionate, successful people. Hence, I jumped at the opportunity to join Nanoveu as I saw it had many of the ingredients required for success. So basically, what is Nanoveu? As I mentioned, we're an early stage company. We're listed on the ASX. Our market cap is relatively small at 6.5 million, and we have approximately 2 million in cash. We're leading the world in the development of antiviral and self-disinfectants. Where we are now, we've developed a suite of products that fight against viruses and bacteria, including COVID-19 and SARS. In essence, we have products such as sprays, wipes, disinfectants, and protective films that help protect you against viruses such as COVID-19. Our products help you stay safe, whether it be at home, at work, at the shopping centre, or even on the bus or train. What we've done, we've built a global distribution network that continues to expand with new distribution partners and JVs being added. We also have opportunities to expand our business and to add scale through potential acquisition. Our business has accessible IP with technology sourced through Singapore's top research and academic institutions. What's important there is what we're trying to say is that a lot of our IP, we're not actually out there spending too much money in the development ourselves. We source our technology through partnerships with Singapore's research and universities. So it's very important for us. That's the way we assess our IP. I mentioned we've already have our distribution network around the globe, but what we do, we have clients that buy directly from us, but we also, our main distribution strategy is through distributors and JVs. Very important for us as a business is seeking regulatory and legal approvals in certain marketplace. And we've recently just announced that we received our Class 1 medical device with the UK-based Medicine and Healthcare Products Regulatory Agency. And in the US, our NanoShield product is been approved by the Environmental Protected Agency, or EPA. And so as you can see, we're in our early stages. We have the products, we have different solutions for it, and more importantly, we've got the regulatory approvals in key markets now, and also Singapore to be able to go out and promote our various products to the marketplace. What I've got here is just some screenshots of our core products, where we have solutions for touchscreens, we have films and tapes, we have our self-disinfected robots, which is pretty cool. We have a video on that to show you shortly. We're involved with masks, and we also have our wipes and again to protect surfaces. But our last part there that you can see our global client list. We've got some tier 1 clients around the globe existing, which is great for the company. So right here, we've just got a video, and yep, Jane's playing it now. Thank you. So unfortunately there, the sound I don't think worked, but that was just highlighting what our NanoShield product was. And you would have seen that there was a lot of in high touch points where our film can go over to protect certain surface areas and again, protect you against COVID. As I've mentioned, our marketplace, it's a huge global opportunity for us, and the addressable market is very large. You can see from this slide, 8.1 billion in 2022, forecast to over 53.5 billion in 2028. So it's a large addressable market, huge growth potential, and Nanoveu, we have our various products in this marketplace to be able to be successful off that huge market opportunity. I did mention how important is these milestones for the company before to get the different approvals in key regulatory markets. Many of you may not know exactly how hard that is to get. And it's something, for instance, for us in the UK, it's something that we thought would be granted a long time ago, and that's just come through now. So it took us approximately, I think it was 9 months just to get this approval through. So these are milestones for the company, and it set us up for future sales opportunities. So we've got our approval for the NEA in Singapore. We've got the medical class 1 device approved in the UK, and the EPA approval in the US, which is three of our key market and huge opportunities for us to now distribute and turn the different products and solutions we have into sales for the company. So as you can see just from this last little teaser with our robot, it's pretty cool solution we have. So that's our solution in hotels where as you're sleeping or in the middle of the day, robots go out by themselves and they will spray in the public areas of the hotel. So in closing, I'd like to say it's a very exciting period for Nanoveu. As I've said, we're rapidly expanding our product range and our underlying business. We've received key regulatory approvals of our products. We have global distribution partners in place today where we're growing the number every day. It's a very large addressable marketplace. The business has a number of growth opportunities in front of us, as you can see from our expanding product line, regulatory approvals, and this growing global marketplace we're in, but also through potential acquisitions and M&A. So I think it's fair to say our journey has just started, and I'd like to thank you for your time today. Thank you.
Look, let me jump into a quick question. So can you please talk more about your growth plans, both organically and through acquisition?
Yeah, definitely. Well, I mean, I think I covered that. The most important thing for us to be able to sell the type of product range we are and just say that we can fight COVID and language like that, we needed the regulatory approval. UK's a recent one. Singapore and US was before that. That's a key point from regulatory approval. Second one is obviously working with our distribution partners to grow our sales channels in different markets such as the UK. So there's just an example. We've had a distribution partner on in the UK ready to go for a long period of time that hasn't been able to sell because we've been waiting for the approvals to come through. Now we've just got that. So there's a market now that's just opened up for us. The second thing I'd probably like to say there is around acquisitions. I don't want to drum that too hard to think that we're just going to go out and try to buy everything, but I think any ASX listed company should always be expanding how do you add scale into your business. And one thing that we're definitely looking at is how we can add scale, and it's not always just through revenue, it's scale through people, different technologies, reoccurring revenue, and we have a number of opportunities that we are looking at as a company, but there's nothing ready to be announced at the moment.
Wonderful, Scott. Thank you for your time today. And of course, all copies of presentations will be available online in the coming days. But thanks again.
Thanks, James.